Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome to my channel. If you want to see how I put together this bronze and emerald look, just keep watching. So I can't remember if I really discussed this before, but I signed up for Sephora Play when it first came out, and I did it for like 2 months, and I wasn't overly impressed. Like, it wasn't horrible. I just felt like for $10, I just didn't really feel like I was getting much besides Sephora samples that I could walk into Sephora and get myself. So I canceled that after 2 months, and I really moved on with my life. But I got an email earlier this week for a Sephora event where you just RSVP'd and you could get this month's Play by Sephora box. And if you spent $25, you get a tote bag. So I decided I needed to go into Sephora anyway to pick up some Laura Mercier translucent powder that I was out of. So I decided to just go ahead and RSVP and get the Play box because why not? I might as well go ahead and open it and show you what I got. I got some other new stuff that I'm gonna play with today too, but I'll try and use stuff that's in here. I don't know what's in here. So first I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I thought this was supposed to be concealer, so I'm confused. Is it foundation? Is it concealer? Of course, there's no information in my handy little guide. Next is the Hourglass Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. Oh good, this is the one I hate. Excellent. So this is the shade Golden Almond, which is way darker than my skin tone, so I think I'm gonna use that for a cream contour today. We'll see if I like it any better like that than I did the foundation. To not be saying much. Next up is a Clarins Body Fit Anti-Cellulite Contouring Expert Visibly Smooths, Firms, and Lifts. I don't understand packaging that like doesn't say what it is. Apply every day from ankles to waist. Okay. So this is called Feel the Firm Quick Absorbing Cream Gel with 8 plant extracts. Visibly lifts and firms skin on legs and hips for a tighter and smoother silhouette. Okay, I'll try that out later. Next is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue perfume. My sister wore this for such a long time and I love this scent, so I will use that. Next, I have this tiny little beauty blender. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. I've never understood these little tiny beauty blenders, which is why I've never purchased them before. And of course, Destiny throws one in my lap anyway. I think the dog's probably gonna end up eating this within like a day. Then we have this Gemet Biologics Cocoa Tree Dangling Ghee. Softens and detangles thick, dry hair. I have very thick hair, so I'll try that. And then finally is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This is in the shade Warm. This is definitely gonna be too dark for me, so I'm probably gonna end up giving that away. And I've got to say, once again, this sort of confirms why I canceled my Sephora Play. It's just not exciting products. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe my expectations were too high because it's from Sephora, but I'm just like not really into any of these products. Sorry. And the other thing is that the bag is so cheap. I mean, come on. It's like a little cloth bag. It's the same every single time. It just has different artwork on it, but that doesn't make it better. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this bag besides like using it for underwear when I travel. I mean, come on. You're Sephora. You can do better than this. Okay, so this is foundation, and this is the Makeup Forever foundation that I already used, so I'm not gonna use that today because this color is way light. This is not the color I normally use, so it's not really gonna be of any use to me. So instead, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm gonna use the shade Sun Beige. Oh, how I wish this had a pump. Oh, how I wish. So of course I was running into Sephora for one thing today. And of course I came home with more than one thing. That's not new. but I was checking out and I really looked like crap. Like I was just running around. I didn't have a stitch of makeup on. My face is just like looking like a mess. And of course, as I'm checking out, this guy comes over and he was like, oh, did you get the play box? And I was like, yes. And he was like, oh, I am a marketing person. Can I take your picture? I'm like, couldn't you do this on a day where I look cute? Like, I look like crap. So I'm not even gonna go looking for that picture because I know it's not gonna be good. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know if it's mental or what. I just don't like this beauty blender as much as my black one. I just don't think that it's as good. And it stains even when I wash it. I mean, I'm sure the same stains are on the black one. I just can't see it because it's black. And this one is tan. Black beauty blenders from now on. Only black beauty blenders. I was cleaning up my makeup before I started filming this today, and I realized that I haven't used the MAC paint pot in so long, and I was like, why don't I prime my eyes anymore? And then I realized it's because I've been using the Tarte Shape Tape, which is so thick, and it's so similar, it does such a similar thing to the paint pot that I don't even feel like I need to extra prime my eyes when I put the concealer on. Okay, next I'm gonna take the Hourglass. We'll see how this goes. It's just so, I hate little tiny packages like this. I just feel awkward. This actually isn't the worst. Okay, I went ahead and set my face off camera with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I also did my eyebrows. I'm gonna move on to my eyes. First, I'm gonna go into my Morphe 25B palette, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. So that Hourglass foundation is super creamy. And so putting it on as cream contour, it kind of went a little crazy. I'm going to do a very creasy look today. So I'm concentrating this color into my crease. Next, I'm gonna deepen that up a little bit. So I'm going to go into this shade right here. A smidge darker. And I'm just gonna keep that in my crease. I'm gonna bring it a little higher than my crease, because I'm gonna still bring in some darker colors after this. So I really want this to like fade out. It's gonna go dark in the crease, and then I want it to like just be a seamless transition upwards. I'm like slightly bouncing off the walls hyper today, and it's really weird because I didn't have any coffee this morning. This is just me. This is just me in my natural form. Before I go into the darker shade, I want more of a medium tone brown. So I'm gonna take Makeup Geek Cabin Fever. Have that join the party. I'm just making sure everything is nice and blended out. Next, I'm gonna pop over into the Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade Kenya. It's a really deep, dark brown. I was gonna do gold on my eyelid. That was my plan going into it, but I just made a game day change up decision, and I decided I wanna do green instead. I wanna do it a nice pop of green. So I'm going to go into that same palette, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Egypt. And I am just putting that all over my lid. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pick up a little more of that Kenya shade and just blend out all the edges just a little bit so there's no harsh lines. And then I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush and just kind of smooth that all together. Okay, I'm gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I popped on the Intoxicating lashes by Flutter lashes. These are some crazy serious, just out there lashes. So this is the first time I've worn these. I ordered a couple pairs from Flutter a couple weeks ago because I've never used their lashes before and I wanted to try them out. These are crazy dramatic to the point where I was a little worried if they would take away from the eye look. But I said I'm just gonna leave them on anyway. They are really light, they're really comfortable. You can't really even feel them on your eyes, which is surprising for how long and thick they are. Off camera, I also applied shadow in my lower lash line. I just went in with the same shadows I used in the beginning on my crease. To line my lower waterline, I'm gonna use the Ardency Modster eyeliner in the shade Gold. Okay, going back to finish up the rest of my face. First, I'm going to bronze with my MAC Studio Careblend pressed powder in the shade Dark Deep. Like I said before, that Hourglass foundation that I used for cream contour was really creamy, so it kind of started taking over my face. So I'm gonna go in with a little more Mercier powder and try and tidy that up. Okay, well that's baking on my face. I'm gonna go into my Morphe 9N blush palette and I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. I'm also gonna contour my nose a little bit. To keep up with the kind of gold undertones that we've got going on in this look, I'm gonna go into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics So Gold Skin Frost. To line my lips, I'm gonna use my NYX Nude Beige Lip Liner. And then to top that, I'm going to take the Hourglass Girl Lip Stylo lipstick. This is in the shade Futurist. I picked this up today at Sephora too. I went to look for more of the refillable ones because I really liked that shade I lust for. But I saw this display next to those and I started playing around with some of the colors and I really liked this color, so I thought I'd try out one of these too. So these are more like a crayon and the finish is also a little glossier, which I like. I love matte lipsticks. I have so many of them, but sometimes I like having something a little different. So this is definitely nice to have a little bit of shine and not have quite so matte lips. And I just think it's a really pretty nude because, you know, I didn't have enough nude lipsticks. I need some more. Okay, and then I'm just gonna finish that off with some setting spray. Okay, and here's the finished look. Didn't really have plans tonight, but now I think I look so cute, the men's gonna have to take me out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.